Hey guys, it's Sanjay Dixon and I'm back with another video. And today's title is Right Now. Your videos are not is gonna be current timing. Yeah. Um anyways, we're gonna do all signs with Aries. For Aries, like I said, I do little titles for each one. For Aries, we have whose house. There's gonna be an Aries, and he's going to be arguing with someone really bad. He's gonna be in a very low vibrational energy. Um, this is totally negative energy. Like he's not fucking playing. He's gonna, I guess, figure some stuff out and be mad as fuck. And even though this is the magician card, he's not gonna do no like for example in the picture his hand is the man hand is up ready to do some magic. He's not gonna do no magic, but he's gonna beat that bitch ass. That's how he feels. Um um This goes back to what I was talking about before, how a man was training a woman to be like divine feminine, and she's nothing like divine feminine, and it just makes him mad even more. And this is, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but like I said, I say certain things in the past videos that I deleted, and I'm being supposed to say it again because this is what's going on. Basically, like I said, divine feminine was going through trial and errors trying to find her masculine, and she dated even the wrong one. And basically the man is saying, if she don't come back to me, then I'm gonna beat your ass. And he knows that she's not coming back, but it just makes him mad that he's with this bitch, and it just makes him want to, yeah. That's the energy. That's what's going on. Um, um, he just doesn't feel good, um, romantically. And I um I hope that he finds another lover because he feels like he chose the wrong one. And yeah. And what I want to point out is, yes, divine feminine is with divine masculine. They're happy and never breaking up because they're not supposed to. But what I'm trying to say is, everyone that's part of this association, they have their match. You don't have to want to be divine feminine. You don't have to want to be divine masculine. You don't have to ruin their connection. There's someone for everybody. It's just not your story when it comes to that divine shit. But everyone has their person. So I hope he finds someone else. You don't have to depress yourself. Um, um, this man is eventually gonna get his happiness back. Okay. Now we're to Taurus. I don't want that bitch. Okay, so there's a guy who was dating someone for fun or whatever, and he's gonna say that he don't want her no more, and he's basically gonna say he want to go back to his wife, because he's getting himself together. Yeah, this guy is humbly getting himself together, all to thanks of me. I don't know if I'm saying on camera, but there is a terror segment saying the guy lost his soul, and they're talking about him and Elijah. And I found out a few hours ago that he got his soul back. He just can't do things in a spiritual B way anymore. But he do have his soul back, if that makes sense. And he was talking to a yeah on the side in a spiritual way for a little while. But he's going back to he's going back to an ex, and he's gonna stay with her. That's what's being said. And he's gonna take advice. He's going to save his money because there is a curse on him to be broke for the rest of his life. But I like I said, I come from words from my daddy. I come from a family where we're not allowed to think negative. So even though he has a curse on him, all he has to do is save his money. He don't got to worry about that. Just save your money. Do it. Do it every. I don't know how much money he makes at his job, but every 100, 200, 300, whatever amount he want to save, whether small or big, just save your money and you're gonna be okay. And this boy is a lover boy. So, he been, searching for happiness romantically because he knows how to love. I don't gotta say all that, but yeah. Um, he's a cuddler, and and oh my god, I don't know what to say. But he knows how to love. I was gonna say slow joker. I don't want to say that. Okay. This is a spiritual talk. There is a way to talk to the feds in a spiritual way, and I guess he's going to do that for me because he realized his mother is a part of something, and yeah, he's gonna look out for me. He's this is a random psychic guess, but at the age specifically at the age of 32, he's gonna be a new man. He's around my age range, and that's around the corner, so he's a couple years. He's gonna be a new man, and it's like the curse is not gonna be. I feel like a proud mom. He's not spiritually my child, nothing like that, but I feel like a proud mom. This is why I feel so angry. This is why some of my videos where I'm angry is because these cult members are attacking the Empress, and I'm just trying to help people. They're attacking me and doing annoying spells, and I'm not a bad person. He drinks a lot of alcohol, but it's advised that he slows down on it for a little bit, and he will be able to drink normally soon. But he just needs to slow down on it. Something about ecstasy or what's that, Percocets. He could, for some strange reason, if he do that for a little while and chill out on the weed and alcohol. Well, he can do weed, but for some strange reason, those Percocets will help his self system or something like that. Yeah, self-esteem. I don't know. That's random. It will help him. Okay, next we have Gemini baptism. Okay, I'm not sure, but maybe a man needs to get baptized because he just there's a lot of things that happened to him in the past that he don't know about, and he needs to be relieved spiritually. And he's coming out of a relationship with someone. So yeah, he needs some relief, stress relief. He's going to ignore someone. There's someone that's trying to stress him out, and he's going to ignore them. This man is divine masculine, and he knows what he wants. And I was talking about how a man is going to be jacking off in front of somebody. I don't fully know about that, but he is gonna be doing that. He is gonna be jacking off to your pictures, whoever my feminine is. He's realizing that the woman that he was with in the past or whatever is a karmic, and she was giving off false love, this false energy, and that's not what he wants. He's a grown man. He's trying to be in a relationship with someone for life, and this is not what he wants. He's finding out secrets about her, and this is not going right. And there's gonna be a time where the bitch is gonna try to be on some mind manipulative tactics, like, oh babe, I'm sorry, and yeah, and he's gonna receive through that shit. Next we have Cancer slums. There's a Cancer that's always in the slums, always living the ghetto lifestyle. I found out something strange about my baby dad. Like, just like how I said in the past video that I'm 26 years old and I'm naturally 26 in blood, whatever. Pop that shit. And you talk. And then it goes on any age I am. I found something strange about my baby dad. He's into acting, and I made a joke saying I should have treated him like Charles in the Medea movie when he had got shot in the leg. I was taking care of him, but I should have treated him like Charles and put him in the water. like there's like he also represents Baby Boy. Like he's just something about him just represents movies in a negative way. And like, I don't know. I want to get into that. Basically, he could do better as a man, but he's always stuck in the slums. Like, that's what's going on. And like I said, I found out that he's a Cancer Gemini. Cancer Sun, Gemini Moon. And my dude, I don't fully know his birth chart, but he's Gemini, and then Cancer is down below somewhere. So he's like the opposite of what divine masculine is. Yeah. He's gonna basically be talking about how people gonna be asking him how's my sex, cause this is some real shit. They're gonna be asking how does she feel in real life, and he's gonna be bragging about it. Um, yeah. I'm not sure if he's gonna get in trouble with the police. Maybe. I did have a vision in the past that he was gonna be at a desk. You know them police desk when they question you, and he's gonna be studying on his words. He got some friends that he don't got no business being around. So I guess they gonna get into some trouble and nothing. Um. He's Spirit is telling me that this man been jacking off to my energy for a while, and the next time he try to do it, it's not gonna work. And he's gonna start crying. The only man who could do that, the only man that could jack off and think about me is my man. My sexual energy is not supposed to be rape. Well, that's not what he was doing, but still, molested. Like, no one should be trying to take my energy from me or try to take it for a while. Or I don't know how to say it correctly, but yeah, only person who's supposed to be doing that is my man. And this is random, but I was talking about how, okay, I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't seen my man's penis in person, but I know that's medium. So basically, he gonna feel like, and my baby dad's penis is also medium. Um, I guess that's my type. Like I look at tall guys like, oh my god, they're tall, but I know if I date them, it'll be a complicated story. And if they're too shorter than me, then no. So I guess I do like medium guys, but he's gonna feel like the my masculine's penis is a little bit longer. I don't know where I'm getting this from. I'm just reading these cards. Oh Lord. Um, he's gonna. I also made a prediction that he's gonna be watching TV and see my son on there. I don't know where I'm getting that from. When it comes to stuff like that, I try not to go too deep into that to believe it. It has to just happen. So I don't know. He's gonna be in denial when it comes to some shit. Yeah. And I'm not sure, but there's somebody who had a dream that something was gonna happen, and I guess I ain't supposed to talk about that, but it happened already. Next, we're on to Leo sidekick. Now, I ain't trying to be no hater or nothing like that, or be jealous. But there's a certain Leo that I said before, um, that when it comes to celebrities, like I'm a star seed, so I can naturally have conversations with celebrities. I had a few with some celebrities, good and bad. And I don't be stalking them or harassing them. I have my conversations with them and just let it go and keep it secret. Unless the people secretly find out, which annoys the fuck out of me. But this I talk about how there's a guy who met celebrities in person and he did magic for that to happen. And I just scrolled on Facebook and seen him take a picture with his wife. He got married, and like I said, I ain't hating, but if he's able to do some shit like that, something has to be going on in the background when it comes to that situation. Like I said, I'm divine feminine and I found the right masculine. We're supposed to be getting married someday. We're not focusing on that because we're both scorn lovers. We both dated the wrong people and went through some shit. So when it comes to that positive, happy, jolly energy, we're not too focused on the future. We're just living in the moment. But we're supposed to be getting married. So if you put two and two together, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. um, um, and scarily, surprisingly, the card is saying whatever I just said is correct. Um, we have Ace of Swords. Lord, I can't. Yeah, whatever I'm thinking is correct. We have and I could have dated this Leo, but there's a lot of things that's going on. Um, Basically anybody that I could have dated, actually dated, and it didn't work out. It's for a fucking reason. These people are into some stuff. They would have fucked my life. I ain't. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna too focus on the past or what coulda, shoulda, coulda. um, like this dude used to talk about me. Um, yeah. He's a guy who watched tarot and he didn't know that divine feminine was me. So yeah, it's on backwards shit. And like I said, there's a guy named Dave. Cause Dave, like I said, Ray Sean told me he never fucked Sierra in person. It was always spiritual and because I would admit I told him that I got my feelings because he never talked to me. He would just say hey and bye. But with her, he would have long conversations with her, it's a spell. Sierra puts spells on people to make them like her. She's a pretty girl, but she do spells because that's the film she come from. I told you, Marquita, Kim. Yeah, they do a lot of spell work, hard, heavy shit. So he was basically explaining to me that I know you see me talking to her for a long time, but we never fucked in real life. I don't know what the, okay. They're saying be fucking vulgar. But um yeah, he made it clear that they never did nothing. It was always spiritual, and that's it. But Dave told me that they fucked in real life. He asked them, he said my name one time. That's a different story. But he told me he had sex with her in person, and he said it's true. Her pussy is a little loose, and there's a time that Dave and Sierra was having sex, and she pulls on his hair, on his dreadlocks, and it was a random situation. He didn't think too much of it, and he left. And you would think she would throw the piece of his hair away, but she kept it and put a spell on it. And he been acting crazy ever since, and he couldn't feel like he couldn't leave her. She put a spell on him to not leave her, and it made him act crazy. Yeah, he's and the reason why I bring this up is the Leo that I'm talking about cut his hair because he used to have dreadlocks as well. He cut his hair because a terrorist spoke about it, and it wasn't about him. Do you see the fucking picture? Yeah. Dave was. Oh God. Something about rain. It's gonna rain. I say that when it rains, that means people getting karma. He's gonna get karma. Um, he's gonna be secretly plotting on me, and someone's gonna be secretly recording him. So, oh Lord. Whoever Divine Feminine is, I saw that for a reason, but she's gonna have a house soon, a big house that my son mentioned. Oh Lord, yeah, it's coming soon. The life that you're supposed to be living is coming soon. Um, all right, next we have Virgo. Racks on top of racks. Racks on top of racks. Okay. Your money is going to be increasing. Um, something about you're gonna save someone's life. Okay, this goes back to Mr. Darian. Some weird shit going on with when it comes to that man. I made an apology video I'm not sure the time frame, but a few days ago. And I thought everything was fine. I went to work the next day. Well, When I went back to work following after that video, he waved at me and I waved back and everything was fine. And the energy was good. There's a pattern here. Every time I forgive somebody for doing something, because I was told I'm supposed to forgive a few people. Every time I forgive someone, it's like some weird shit goes on. We forgive each other, and then a few days later they're back fucking with me, and then I'll be confused as fuck, and that's gonna make me upset. If I'm forgiving you and you're messing with me, it's gonna make me want to hate you again. Um, so that's what happened. He waved at me, everything was fine, copacetic, and then he and and then he ended up doing some shit that upset me, and word got around. Basically, I found out that he spiritually raped me, meaning he did it in a way where I couldn't find out about it, but I did find out about it. I don't remember what I did to find out about it, but I found out about it. I seen his body going back and forth, having sex with me, and that upset me because he know who my man is, and I thought we was just friends. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I had to find a way for him to undo that because he was putting a bad, I don't want to say curse, but a bad juju on me for even doing that in the first place. We're not supposed to be having sex with each other. We're supposed to be friends. That's it. Um, so that upset me, and I told someone about it, and word got around, and it's like he was on some type of drug. He's attached. Um, Michelle is a witch, and I try. Basically, I remember what happened. Like I said, Michelle married him in his sleep a few months ago, and he been acting crazy, the fuck crazy ever since. And I overheard a conversation. I heard him ask. I forgot what he said exactly, but he was basically saying, "Why are you acting like we're together?" That he in that type of way. He was acting. He was like, "Why are you acting like we're together?" I heard him say it, and for some strange reason, a couple of seconds or minutes after I heard that, he went. Something weird happened, and he started acting weird, mean towards me all over again, and then it just was not stopping. Do you see the picture? Like it's like she found out because they doing something weird to my head. So it's like she found out that I heard what he said and did some shit real quick. And because it's a spell and she's a witch, it worked. It ain't supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. There's a video saying that he's supposed to help me and be my friend. No, he's supposed to help me. Well, I don't fucking know. He's supposed to help me though. So the fact that he's going against me and enemies in a way, that's not supposed to happen. Um, these people, every time someone's forgive me and be on my side, they end up some witch or whatever do something to them, and they go back to fucking with me. Like it's like a group of them doing the same shit. And it's like, what the fuck? I'm a good person. I look out for people. People are starting to talk to me now, and they starting to see that my personality is slowly coming out. And they like my personality, but it's like they want people to hate me. And yeah, he's gonna find out what happened, and he's gonna be so devastated. Cause um we have Eight of Cups in reverse. So that's like moving on from a situation. Um, and then we have Empress upright, but then we have Ten of Wands in reverse. So it's like he's gonna figure out some shit and be in a low, depressed type energy because he didn't mean to do none of this shit. And there's also a video saying that a Libra didn't mean to do something. Um, it's not their fault. Um, um, he's gonna be talking about, he's gonna be talking about me in a positive way again. And I don't know if I'm gonna be saying this on camera because I already exposed some shit that I really wish I didn't expose when it comes to him. But it's being said I gotta say what the fuck the cards are. So I don't want to say forgive me, but basically, before all the BS happened, he was the only one who had permission to jack off to me in a friend type of way for a certain reason. And it went from him being allowed to do that to him raping me and becoming my enemy. So I don't know if that has. There's a video saying a woman wants to kill you, and this is why. This bitch is fucking crazy. That is not your man. Like, he did get permission to do his thing on the side in a friend type of way, and it just turned into something else. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. I'm thinking of something random now. Lord, it's crazy. Um, Someone wants me to mention something. I gotta get permission first. Okay. A long time ago, I forgot how old I was. I think I was like 8. But I was in my notebook. And I was writing a random song. No beat, no nothing. Well, was it with the beat? I don't think so. I was writing a random song in my notebook. And then a few days or a week later, I was watching 106 in Park, and it was like a group singer, group rap group, and they was basically rapping my song. And I'm like, and I looked at the TV in confusion, like, what the fuck going on? Um, Something about the Illuminati. That song is deleted now. I don't remember what song it is, but it's deleted now. I'm a star child. I'm my daddy's out of the kids that he has with my mom, I'm his 4th child. I'm the missing part of the group. I even was listening to a song and I doing a spiritual dance, and my brother Raekwon was the first one, then Baba was the second one, and then Shaheen was the third one, and then I popped up as the 4th one, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then Jay's was down below on the 5th one. Like, we was all doing like a dance, and but I was the missing one, literally in the 4th. I was the 4th one, and my brother Shaheem did something to figure out what I did, and he said, "Oh, like, yes, I'm very much a Dixon." That's proof as fuck. It psyched my mind when I did that. I was just vibing and dancing, and yeah. Speaking. So basically, I'm being told to expose some shit when the Leo, when Donnie got married, it was to block out me and Carl getting married, and I just undid that. And when Destiny found out that I had a dream that I was gonna get married or engaged to Carl, and she did something in the spirit realm to block that from happening. Like, girl, get the fuck out of here. Oh man. But that is it. Next we have Libra picture. So basically, someone is going to die. I tried to explain this in the past, but I don't know. Okay, I know a little bit of something, but I don't know all of it. If that makes sense. Michelle secretly not only did she used to work for the post office, but she had a second job. She worked at a funeral home, and me and some man was supposed to die. Um, it was supposed to be me and Rayshawn. Like, if we died, they would take our body to the specific, and yeah, that was supposed to be going on. But they already did something to him, but in a different way. But they also, it was between in the past, it was between um it was between either him or Dorian. And yeah, I don't know too much know about all of that, but um when it comes to Rachelico girl, she be crying for the dick. Okay, notice I'm saying similar things about different people. There's a reason for that. I ain't gonna get. But she be crying for the dick, and he's gonna finally leave her. Um, he has he has to respect the fact that I don't want to have no dealings with him, because all he do is hang out with hoes, and that's not me. Um, And I'm like a diamond in the rough. So and some things is repeated for a funny reason. You know, bloodshed. But I'm not gonna. I don't know if I should say he's gonna or he said, but he was like, I don't want that bitch, and he was talking about some big girl. If you know who I'm talking about, he's trying to get her out his bed. He do not want her, the light skinned one. uh, keep it real. Mm-mm. Okay. Um, and there, Vertigo girl, she's like a Pinterest witch. She go on Pinterest, look up spells, and doing beauty magic. Cause I ain't trying to say her name. Okay, she's making me say it. Okay. Okay, currently I see her as a auntie in a positive way. Like she's like the auntie that everyone comes around. Um, she she tried to show Dorian off to me. Dorian already know who I am. He says hi to me. He just don't know me like that. And I tried to find a way to make him really get to know me, but I don't. It's kind of hard. I was hard talking to him. Um, but he just don't fully know me. So she tried to show him off to me, and it's like it's for some same reason. Every time she tried to do it, he was not looking my way. He would just look forward. He didn't turn his head towards me. And it happened another time. He did the same thing. There's a reason. He was on drugs, but he was attached to Vertigo girl. She was doing some bondage spell on him, and yeah, he was not paying attention to me. Um, and I was watching a video, and it was talking about his daughter, and it made me kind of sad. And speaking of his daughter, before I get into that, okay, I'm not trying to put my man's business out there, Carl, but he's gonna find out that a child's not his. Um, and but when I was telling Dorian, because I'm divine feminine, and I would admit there's times, multiple times, where I'll tell the wrong person information, thinking it's about them, and it's not about them. I'm just trying to find who the fucking story belongs to, and I finally found it. But when I was with Dorian, I was telling him something similar, saying, "Oh, his child not be his," and I guess he did a DNA test or found out that his daughter really is his. and he thought I was a fake terrorist and fake spiritualist and didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. It's just I just simply said it's the wrong person. That's all. But when it comes to his daughter, um, he's gonna find out that whoever his baby mom is, she's on some ghetto shit. She's talking to another man or another man, and she's having the man be around her daughter in a weird way. I don't know the full story to that, but he needs to check on that and get full custody. Because not only is the videos talking about me and Divine Masculine, me and Carl, but it's also talking about him as well. And I did a sad face, like shaking my head face when I heard that information last night. And it's what's happening for real. So he needs to check on that, send that bitch to a mental hospital, and get full custody. He needs to do. That is it for that. Next we have Scorpio, booze, don't drink. Okay, I'm scared to say this because this is talking about a Jamaican man, and when it comes to certain topics, you can't talk about it. But I'm not gonna say his name, but there was a scandal about him being GAY, and that's not true. He was at a parties one day, and he was drinking something, and someone put a spell on him to be on some other shit. And I'm gonna just keep it right there. He's not. And this is part of the reason why me and him was beefing, because I'm a tarot reader and I'm really good at it. So he did not want me to find this information out. Like that's what I'm trying to say. He's Jamaican. Jamaican people, when it comes to certain topics about people do OB upon me and oh yeah, this and that, they don't want to hear that. Like they don't want to believe it. Like they talk about, they say, oh hey Empress, but they don't know that's a real fucking thing. And I'm trying to explain that it's a real fucking thing and it's me. But like it's like when you try to explain that to them, it goes from one side to the other side, and they don't want to hear it. So he didn't want me to expose. Well, he basically he knows I'm good at what I'm doing, and he was afraid that I was gonna find out, and he been doing little stuff on me that I had to break out of. Yeah, that's the vibe. Um, and I was supposed to be with him for real. I told him that I was supposed to be with him for real, but he wasn't taking that seriously either. Like, come on, I'm a gangster ass prissy ass bitch. I said before, Divine Feminine is not a prissy ass bitch, but I'm a ghetto version. And I wasn't trying to be on no lovey dovey shit because I grew up with him and he's like a brother to me. Um, but I found out we were supposed to be together for real, and I tried to explain that to him, and he wasn't getting it, and it was hurting my feelings. Um, Yeah, but I found someone else. The guy sent me someone else. Yeah. I just thought it would be cute if we was together because I know his family, and and he's Jamaican. My dude is Belizean, so he's also Caribbean. Even though I was born by even though I was born uh, born, raised, whatever. I'm a sperm baby. She's not my mom. But even though I was raised by a Jamaican woman, I'm still Caribbean, even though I'm not Jamaican. I'm even though the songs be about me for real, for real. But I'm Haitian. I'm still Caribbean. I like that Caribbean. Oh Lord. But yeah, um, he didn't want to believe that either. He didn't want to believe that Sandra wasn't my mom because, like I said, I grew up with them. He, yes, that's the one. That's the main part he didn't want to believe. Like, come on, she talking about some shit. They said a man was laughing behind your back. I'm just saying right now. I'm not trying to, but he didn't want to believe certain shit. But it's true. She's not my mom. Yes, I was in her stomach, but she's not my mom. And my dad don't really want to expose this, but I'm not the only sperm baby. I'm just the one that they adopted, which is why he didn't know about me, and which is why telling this story about me being adopted is kind of breaking a curse, because me being adopted is a fucking secret for a lot of reasons. But Baba, my brother, was also born in Sandra's stomach as well, but no one knows about that. So like, if that ain't her son, then yeah, like she would say, "I am your mother. You was born out my stomach," trying to fuck my mind. But I'm too smart for that. I've been too smart. I'm just coming to my senses now. But yeah. Next we have I have to diss him because he went against blood. He got to take that shit off. um, Something about music. I don't know if he's gonna like or not like listen to music no more. Cause he gonna feel like, I guess he watched my video when I said that music be about me, and he kind of turned his head a little bit like, huh? Yeah, he's not gonna like listen. Oh Lord. I, oh yeah, see the fucking picture. Um, he's gonna have no um gonna have no reason but to respect me. um Okay, it's some backwards shit. I speak positive and I be negative. I speak positive and I be negative. I guess he either found out or heard when I was speaking about something in the past about Darian. I was saying that a man was in a group circle and putting a fire out. Like I was having a vision that a man was out in front of his garage, and in the front of the garage is big concrete. So imagine a man is in the middle of a fire pit, and there's people surrounding the fire pit, and he's in the middle, and he got your picture and firing it up. That's what I was seeing, and it was about. I was seeing Darian in that he I guess he heard something about that, and also didn't either didn't understand or didn't know what I was talking about. I don't know. This told me some random ass shit. Um, but someone's gonna appreciate you. Like I said before, that spiritually divine masculine is a Sagittarius because I was technically supposed to be with that person, but we're blood, so that can't happen, and it have to we have to figure that out. Um, but I did find out divine masculine really is a Gemini because I asked him. I finally asked him. And in my mind, I was like, this changes everything. um, because I was watching videos and they were saying he's either Sagittarius or Virgo, so I'm thinking he was gonna say one of them signs, but he said Gemini, and I had to find a way to think positive about that because I used to have negative feelings about Gemini's because I know too much, but I do have two brothers that are Gemini's, and my brother in heaven. Not speaking to my brother in heaven because I know how to speak to the dead. He was telling me he's gonna send me somebody, and he's saying don't be too hard on him and stuff like that. He is learning, and I didn't know. It took a while, but he finally came, and he happens to be a Gemini. And I do be hard on him a little bit because he do make a little mistakes, and I'll get mad. But he doesn't fully understand everything I know, and he's starting to understand. Like he knows when y'all be fucking with me. He knows about all that shit. And he's trying to help me, but sometimes he will make a mistake, and I'll get mad. And he's like, he basically trying to say, I'm trying to help you, but I'm mad at him because they made a mistake, and then they coming back harder on me. Yeah, I'm trying to. I gotta calm it down and just understand. He's just trying to help the best way he can. Um, And not to mention, out of all the guys I dated spiritually or whatever, because this is taking me spiritual. Okay, I'm gonna say all that. Um, for each guy, my dad never did this before, and I caught him doing something to Carl specifically. He came behind his back. I think he put a gun and he whispered in his ear and said, "If you leave her, I'll hurt you." He didn't do that with nobody else but him. And yes, my daddy is. Uh, I'm gonna just say trap star because you don't want me to say that other thing. Yeah, so when he did that, I kind of got scared, and I was like, "What the fuck?" in my head because he didn't do it with nobody else. Yeah, Carlos not allowed to leave me, and I can't leave him due to the terror stories. We're both divine mas. He's divine masculine, I'm divine feminine. So that's one reason why we can't leave each other. Because if I'm helping him and telling him all this information that I know of, it's like, bitch, you dare not leave me and treat me like the mother bitches did. Like that's from his perspective, and but on my perspective is my daddy said you can't leave. Oh Lord. Okay, so it's official. Oh God. Okay, next we have Scorpio sex. I'm gonna say Sagittarius. That's I'm Darwin. Next we have Sagittarius sex. We have Six of Wands, Four of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. So, this is random. This is random information, but it's for the girls. Okay, this is off topic. I'm gonna get back to what I was saying, but if you watch Be Love and Darius, I had a conversation with Darius because people be saying when I be exposing these niggas for being gay, they want to say I'm a homophobe. I went down that road myself. I'm not, but it's like they don't care about that. They just saying, "Oh, you exposing me that being gay." Like no. I love watching his videos. Like I watch his videos when I'm bored, when I'm hungry. I just like hearing him talk, and the videos be long as fuck, but I still watch it. So that was internet. Oh Lord. But I can't talk to him too long for some reason, but he's alright. But anyways, that's what I was saying. It's for the girls. Since they and they feelings, they really want me to go back being a STEM all over again for different reasons. Tiffany missed the day. I did something. I don't know why. This is so freaking strange. I'm a girly girl, but when it comes to that gay shit, I don't believe that I should be acting feminine because I feel weird. So I'll act like a boy. And I ask spirit, what can I do when it comes to that? Because they gave me a free magic stick, and they said whenever you're in this energy, this boy energy, you could use it, and that's what I've been using. It feel like a penis to them, and I come from a we're hypersexual people. So I was really enjoying myself and really thinking I'm a nigga, and it turned me on a little bit. So Tiffany missed the day, and for the other girls that I was talking to, and basically in general, my brothers are gonna help me because they fucking hoes. They're hoes, so they'll mess with them the best way they can, just for the time being. I don't gotta do it no more. I said I'm not doing it no more. So this is mind blowing. Oh my god. I'm so fucking sad. No. Oh my god. We have Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Hermit. I don't know why Spirit is wanting me to talk about Tiffany. But it's saying when I'm in boy energy, I say fucking less. I already don't speak that much, but I say fucking less. I telling me some shit I don't want to talk about. It's saying that I was rushing towards her, and she was acting like she didn't want me, and I got my feelings about it. Um, but yeah, she always want to fuck. I can't do this. That's the type of girl she was. She would act like it ain't that in public, but yet she's doing energy. I'm gonna say energy magic. I don't know what the fuck that was. I would just look at her and it's like she's drawing her body towards me. She'll shake side to side, and it's like she's saying, come here," and then I get distracted. And then yeah, like imagine a boy being distracted. Like yeah, um. And it's telling me to speak about the past. In the past, when I was in Boy Energy, this was around the time that I was talking to Sierra. Yeah, I dated some of my enemies too. It don't make no sense, but this is back in April, I think. Yeah, this before I lost my last apartment. I was talking to Sierra April 2025, and I can't talk like this. I was doing something sexual with her, and it was way better than anything. I already knew she was loose, so I did something with my hands to make it tighter for me. And I was doing my thing and talking in her ear like a real gangster. I act like a gangster as nigga because I found out in my past life I was an actual dude and I was an actual gangster. So I was fucking her in that type of energy and saying some shit in her ear. I ain't gonna. I don't remember what I said, but I was speaking in her ears, whispering in her ear that one type of way. It was very yeah, and a lot of other girls getting jealous over that because the way I did it. And she also recorded me, and I had to find a way to delete that because it was messing with me. I can't be recorded. Oh my god, this sounds like some other shit. But yeah, um, and there's a time that they had paid me to have sex with other girls and for money, like give them money. Um, like a little deal. And I was yeah, I basically I don't remember if I was high around this time. I think I was sober. I wasn't on what I but yeah, I was completely sober, listening to music, and I was in my zone. Cause my soul's connected to music. Even as a boy, I was still feeling myself. Oh Lord! And I was just listening to music and doing my thing. Like each girl had a few minutes, and then off the next girl. That's how it was. And I was treating certain girls different than others, and it was making a big deal about it. And I overheard Sierra say something like, "Oh, I don't really want to be with her," and that's all she had to say. And this was a day after I that happened. Not I was writing down how much money each girl is supposed to get, and I scratched out her name and said I was gonna give her shit. And she that's when she put a spell on me and tried to ruin my life. Cause she don't play about that shit. She needs the fucking money. Yeah, I was like I was dating the fucking devil. Tiffany's a demon witch, but we have to keep her. She was in her feelings when I was talking to her. That's her. Um, And now it's talking about something else. Um, Basically, now that I'm not in that energy anymore, um, the girls are mad because I'm in a relationship with Carl, and I'm happy, and they just, well, some of them wish they had my life, cause basically I ain't trying to say that P word, but I like bad bitches, and they not gonna live the life that I'm gonna be living soon because they in some other shit, and yeah. The negative energy is gonna be removed. But that is it. Next, we have Capricorn, Netflix and chill. Okay. This is telling a story. This girl is gonna be watching something and she's gonna start crying. And then she's not gonna want to be with a nigga no more. Cause there is a video saying that a girl's gonna want to stop being with a man because she gonna find out he's some dark shit and she's not with that shit. But it's a situation where she feel like she can't leave. Um, you know that real gangster shit, like not even on what the fuck I was talking about, where my dad said you can't leave, even though it's similar. Or that divine shit, like you can't leave. On some gangster shit, you can't leave. Yeah, a little dark. um, 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 something about wedding cake. Oh yeah. Oh, there's some random ass shit. So, but it's spirit saying explain yourself. So when it comes to that Maya, that young witch, cause she's a small young witch, I found out that I ain't trying to say, okay, I gotta say his name. I found out she married Darian by doing a wedding cake spell. Wedding cake is a strain, but she did a wedding cake spell on Darian to be married to him. And I said, wow, why didn't I think of that? So I know how to marry the right way. you don't gotta explain all that, but I did that with so I guess someone found out that I did that, and they like, oh, she a witch, she fake. No, I'm just experiencing different things because that's thinking outside the box, and that made my mind wonder, like, man, why not think of that? I wouldn't say copying, but I was just observing something and said, let me do that. I ain't no fucking witch. I'm a healer. I heal people. Um, but yeah, Lord. Um, um, she wanted to be with Elijah, but Elijah is an ex divine masculine because there are videos saying that a young boy did something wrong and you're gonna be sent to a man, like a growner man, older man. That's yeah, that's the storyline. But even though Elijah's not divine masculine anymore, he's attracted to that type of energy. Cause I ain't basically when it comes to the hood, because divine masculine and divine feminine, the love story is based on the hood, and there's other bad bitches, but divine masculine and divine feminine are like the top. They like the top dog, the top bitch, basically. And so there's other bad bitches part of the hood and but yeah, that's just what it means. So basically, this bitch realized she ain't on my motherfucking level. And when I was going through beef for her ass in the past over a man that I was never supposed to be with in the right fucking place, she wanted to be all rah-rah with me. I had to grow up a little bit because she was trying to downplay me, saying, "Oh, girl, you wear synthetic and then I got money to get buy real hair, and I got me a real job, and yeah, and I found my man, and yeah, I'm more higher than you, top tier bitch, top tier blood. Now I'm really fucking in all the with my Gator boys, with my B&B boys. Yeah, it's like pop your shit." Price Hill, yeah, they fuck with me. Yeah, I had to. Like I ain't trying to say all that. Mike's saying I can. Okay, he gonna do something to somebody. I'm on some Price Hill shit. 'Cause that's my family. But she on some Columbus shit. So yeah, that's why she act like that. But it's all good. Who who you be? It's me, bitch. um next we have Aquarius don't move. No, I'm okay. It's not time for that yet. We're still on Capricorn. Okay. We have clarity, denial, and watching. So since I accidentally messed up James, James is also my Price Hill nigga, but he's also a Columbus nigga too. So that makes you wonder. And then I found out we mob because I'm a spiritual bitch, and I'm real inclined. Yeah, and he mobbed too. Ooh. We have minding your business, one and believe. You gonna be minding your business, and you ain't gonna know a motherfucker gonna be dead. You ain't gonna know. And there's a video saying that shit. There's a video saying you ain't gonna know a motherfucker gonna die. Next, we have Aquarius. Don't move. 2 times. James is into some occult shit. Like, imagine that circle with yeah, that's the type of shit he into. There's a video saying, I was watching the video and they were saying there's a man that likes to tie bitches up. I'm like, who the fuck is they talking about? Cause ain't no way. They talking about in real life. Like, he's into dominatrix. Like I said, this nigga is a fucking I exposed his secret on camera and he got mad as fuck. Like, how she did that shit. I was talking about how there's also videos saying a man likes to have dildos put up his ass. And they talking about some real shit. And I found out it was about him, and I didn't really care when I first found that out. But I said it again, because I kind of messed up saying, is it real? And I knew it was real. My mind. I'm sorry, I second guess my intuition a lot. But yeah, you into that shit. He's Aquarius in a dark way. If you understand astrology. Yeah. Like my 5th house is in Aquarius, so that's why we vibe a lot. But he's gonna be plotting on somebody. Like, this is random, but it's gonna be a day that he's gonna be jacking off. Cause, he got a lot of hoes. Think about sex. But he's gonna be trying to jack off and notice that his dick not fucking moving. And it's because some girl did something to him. Because I would admit, like, I don't know, I'm about to talk about that shit. I would admit, when I was in boy energy, he was also a person who had permission to do some shit while I was in a relationship with the girls. And it's like, he's not acting right now. He ain't acting the best right anymore. Lord. And if you know what type of man James is, he's just the male version of whoever Tiffany. Lord. So basically, I was watching a video. I was watching a terror video, and they was saying that there's a possibility that you could be turned to a karmic. And I'm like, what the fuck is they talking about? Can't be turned to no karmic from divine feminine. The only time I'm a karmic, well, not really, because I was still kind of divine masculine. But basically, that's the only way I'll be karmic quotation marks. Because I was with the karmic and I was so. Mm, um. Basically, she is with James, and that's why he couldn't come close to me. Because they on some crazy shit. Um, this shit don't make no fucking. Oh my god. When he fucks her, he has to do it real fast because she a Scorpio. Tiffany a Scorpio. So you know they on some other shit sexually. You gotta be on some games and shit. So you know James kind of. So he gotta put his force. This is like. Whatever I had was a little longer. And I got a lot of passion in me because I'm a natural freak either fucking way. So she enjoyed mine and got a little addicted. She was addicted. So I was like, he was my enemy. I don't know what the fuck going on with it. They said sleeping with the enemy. Yo, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do this. And I'm freaking out. There's a time, cause Jane, you know, he live in the fifth dimensional world, and he takes it real seriously. So I'm guessing there's a time they was having sex, and he was like, "This my shit" or whatever. And I guess she laughed. Oh God, I'm gonna throw the fuck up. No, this ain't. Cause in female world, Tiffany be trying to kill my ass and have me feeling like I'm about to die. Cause she wants to be divine feminine, but there's a lot of stories that's not about the building, like about my CPS case with my baby dad, about him being in foster care, about how I'm getting my custody back, about how I'm getting married, and divine masculine stories about what he's going through. It just don't match. So it's not like Because they think it's just, I would admit my job think it's just a building thing. It's more than a building thing. This is real. This is outside the building. We're supposed to be together for real, for real. For real, for real. Like, it's not something to be, I said before, you born in, is something God chose you to be. I've been a divine child since I was 4, and now I'm divine feminine now. And like I said, after my story is finished, it's gonna go out into my son because he's divine masculine, but he's just a child. His story's not gonna start yet. Um, so that's how it works. You know, you are. Like, she like when I'm fucking her, but she don't want, but at the same time, she want to live my life, and they ain't fucking happy. That's why they fucking mad. And then they thought, they thought James was still divine masculine, but he's not. And it's like, damn, this nigga took my spot. And there's a time at work, I don't think me and Carl was together around this time, but maybe we were. I don't remember the actual date, but I had a crush on Carl. Yeah, I don't think we was together. I had a crush on him, and me and James, we have a close relationship. Cause we've been on and off for 3 years, so we always hug each other when we see each other. And I remember I had hugged him, and then a few minutes later, a car had walked by, and I felt so scared. Like, I felt like I did something wrong. And then I seen them talking to each other, and I was like, what the fuck? That's what really got me. When they looked face to face, talked to each other that day, I was like, whoa. I felt like I was about to pass out. Oh Lord. I can't do it. This is so fucking long. But basically, he didn't know whether or not he should love or hate me. Because, yes, he sold his soul. But, like I said, I had helped him get his soul back, and he's still on the same bullshit. And finding out that I'm divine feminine made him kind of fucking mad. Because he can't, be with an actual divine feminine, because type of nigga he is, he'll fuck around and kill her. And he's gonna turn a new leaf. He's gonna get drunk and try to speak to me. Yeah, 3. Hold on. We have 3-week celebration. Don't be fooled. And you're gonna enjoy your birthday. That's why I keep hearing. I'm waiting for it because I don't celebrate my birthday that much. And I didn't get to celebrate last year. So I'm gonna enjoy my 27th. Big problem. I'm gonna enjoy my birthday. Times 2, because you know I'm a twin. Oh Lord. Motherfuckers mad that it's not a girl. They're like, I want to. Oh no. That's what you be doing with his hand. You be like, get out of here. uh, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Who told you? Oh, God. Next we have Pisces shots. This is long as fuck. We have Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and King of Swords. So, like I said, I ain't trying to put my man's business out there, but I was telling him how the female that he's with, she be sleeping around with another man and behind his back, and she loves him more. And we have Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Five of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, and Five of Pentacles. Basically, they was in an unhappy connection. Like, yes, it makes them like they happy, but only on camera. Only on camera. Only on camera. Think that wheel. Oh, Lord. Like, this bitch don't give a fuck about that nigga for real. I was talking ghetto about his situation, then I found out it was about him, and I'm like, whoa, I wish I didn't say like that, cause it sound like I'm talking shit about him. This bitch got secrets out the ass. She be cheating on him when he at work. And she getting pregnant by another nigga, and while he wondering when she ever gonna get pregnant, she getting pregnant by another nigga, getting abortions, come back to you thinking she on her period. That's what the type of bitch she is. Fuck. Okay, next. We have, these are my son cards, but I know how to read these. We have Banana in reverse, Sun in reverse, and Carrot. So she fucking with another nigga that got a long date. And when she be fucking Carl, she don't make a fucking sound. And if I'm the divine feminine, he's the divine masculine, we supposed to be fucking and having kids in the future. And I'm a fucking freak nympho. And I think of him highly. Basically, whatever we doing now, it feels good as fuck. And I'm never quiet. So he gonna finally hear some moans because this bitch faking it and on some other shit. Yeah. He's gonna tell the bitch to get out his house because he's tired of her. He gave her a week. But he gonna tell her to get out of the house. And we have Empress Breathe Generous. He said that he watched tarot in the past and he stopped watching it because I guess he didn't understand due to everybody else. But after finding out that this shit is real and it's about him, it made him turn his side too. So yeah, he's gonna feel like a breath of fresh air when he's with me because he finally gets to experience real love. And there's a tarot video saying that there's gonna be a battle between two guys. One's gonna just be stuck with the hoes and have to pay them and shit like that, and then another guy gonna experience real love. He's the winner. So Dorian, okay. Oh God, and that's how we gonna end it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I love you guys.